Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome back to Shay Seeking. And I'm back with another video. So today I want to talk about this energy that I'm picking up with this copyright infringement, or this just any kind of, spying or anything, of that particular nature. Now, something just had me thinking about this energy of this iris thing, right? So I just went to Disney, right? And I had the right, well, they said that it was optional or whatever to use the fingerprint scan, but they did get me on one, right? Okay. So I was just thinking about this, because something about the iris or the eye. I'm thinking how, these people have too much access to some of us. It's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like somebody got us as like public enemy, but also public figures, right? Now this is a way that people will be able to do something like this and actually make a lot of money off of certain individuals without their knowledge, right? And not cut them off on whatever they make off of these particular individuals, right? So I'm sitting here thinking about this, and then somebody told me to look up iris, right? So I looked up they got some program in Wisconsin, right? But it's for, I guess, but we already know when we're talking about elderly people, we're talking about old people, but we're also talking about indigenous or autochthonous people, okay? Now, this is some kind of program set up here, okay? That can, hold on, let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. So it made me look up iris, whatever, and then something in the state of Wisconsin popped up. It says include respect, I self-direct, okay? The self-direct program for Wisconsin frail. They calling people frail, right? So these might be people that have been affected. These might be people that are targeted individuals that these people are using some type of fifth generation technology on to have them in some kind of scattered mindset. I think it works on some, but it may not. But again, if the family and friends and people around you can kind of come together and try to get some kind of campaign up against you, against some type of mental illness or something, when you have a gift. Again, I am gifted. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody could check what I've been displaying on my platforms for the past 10 to 12 years and realize that I'm very fucking intelligent, okay? And that I have certain gifts that other people may not have and they may not understand. The fact that they don't understand them may make them fear them, okay? But this is some dirty shit, because this means that, again, we can't go blaming a certain group of people for something that all of these people are engaged in. It's about, again, that energy of money being the root of all evil. People will do some wicked shit in order to control people, okay? To control the masses, to control individuals, right? Control situations and narratives here, okay? And so I was looking at this right here with this program. It's available through Medicaid. Now, again, I don't know, because I'm not set up for anything like this, but who knows if family and friends could be conspiring together. See, and this is that whole energy. Nobody's really been talking about mental illness anymore around here. They know that I have a gift. All these people know that I'm gifted. They know that I have, the things that I've displayed have helped these people be able to do some of the things that they're doing to individuals, which is kind of scary, because it was supposed to be used to free people, and they're using spell work and spelling to turn this into something to entrap or snare individuals, okay? So again, this could be something that people could be doing so they can get some type of finances or something from you. Now, I've not seen anything come to this household about anything like this, but that doesn't necessarily mean that this is not happening, okay? Again, people setting up stuff in your name to tarnish your name. You know what I'm saying? Again, some of us are supposed to be going off into doing greater things in the world, maybe even being into politics or being, royal heirs, some of us, and so I feel like this is a way, again, to scapegoat or also cut people off from being a nation by signing you up with stuff under your name. Like I said, I feel like this is what people are doing. This is what source is showing me, or God is showing me, that people are doing to individuals. Okay, this is what my gifts have been supposedly used for, is to, dismantle these particular types of things. All right. So there's some kind of budget here. It says, sense of freedom and choice, you will be taking responsibility for managing your budget, acting as an employer, workers you choose to hire. So again, this could be also somebody starting a business under your name and claiming that they work for you and they don't. You don't know nothing about this. This could be very detrimental here. Like a power of attorney here, probably. Okay. Completing important paperwork for the program, your workers. You are responsible for reporting changes in health. Okay. It says you will need to understand that the IRS program rules and policies. If you choose to work with the provider, you will be responsible for negotiating the rate. If you choose to hire workers, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Let's see. This is something, y'all can look up on your own, but I'm just kind of going through here. What services are available. Okay. Adult care. Okay, so this would be a way to set up something to spy on people. Yeah. Adaptive aids, adult daycare centers. So people can be recording you. This could be a reason to put cameras in your home. Look, adult family home, communication aids, hearing aids. It doesn't say that here, but that's something that source just had me add in. Education and training, okay? Let's see, day services, home delivered meals, home modification. Oh, so people could be writing this stuff on their taxes, writing this off on their taxes. Okay. All right. Housing, counseling, and startup. Okay, so this is also people being able to get into your head. To get in, but then emergency response, this is also for people to ignore emergency response. Okay. Also, see, because you wouldn't know transportation. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Like, I don't know how somebody can check and see, but this is really detrimental here. This could be also people in your family, husbands and things like that want to take on other wives and claim that you're not fit, right? To take on other wives or something like this and place you as a child, right? Without you even fucking knowing it, right? Okay, this is all to also cancel you. Like, again, you don't play with nobody when it comes to mental health and stuff like that, especially if somebody doesn't have that, because once somebody gets you wrapped up into that shit, you know what I'm saying, it is I would imagine it's hard to get out of it. Let's see. So again, I was looking at biometrics because we did something on biometrics a while back about, the retina scan and eye scan and everything like that. That's what they were doing when we were wearing the mask during the so-called nothing or COVID. You know what I'm saying? They were actually really scanning your retinas and getting you ready for this new system, right? So again, it says, fortunately, there are various majority privacy regulations popping up around the world, protected biometric data. Chief among this is GDPR, which covers biometric data extensively. But in the U.S., there is no federal privacy law, and biometrics data is still largely unprotected in most states. So anybody could get a hold of it. Your worst enemies, people that want to take you down, people that are running against you for some type of position, could get a hold of this type of information and use it to violate you or to slander you or do something like this. This could be people spying on you in your bathroom, in your shower, in your bedroom while you're having sex. These particular types of things here, okay? Adjusting the biometric system and accommodate change could be a violation of users' privacy. System, I don't know the details about this. A society and pervasive biometric system would make virtually impossible. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This is very troubling. This is very concerning to me. This is very concerning. Okay, because I noticed how I just pulled this old thing up or whatever online. about copyright. Now, you would have to have a copyright probably, but still, when it comes to how do you get a copyright on your brain? How do you get a copyright on what you see out of your own eyes every day? How do you get a copyright on things that are in your home, like your journal that's personal to you? Okay? So again, now then this can also put you in a situation if you speak against these things here, where people are going to also try to challenge you or try to combat you or close you, shut you up from being able to speak on these type of things here, okay? So again, a play, photo, act, song, or book that is worth anything, you should copyright it. But nobody's thinking they have to copyright their journal. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we're going to talk about this because there is a feminine energy, and I think her name is Water something, okay? I think I might have posted a picture of her on the wall on my Instagram under _Seeking. And I feel like some of these masculines have been trying to stop me from being able to post the things that I post. They have been trying to file something or fill out something in order to stop me from being able to speak, because I think they know that I'm on to some of these things that are going on here. And so, and these is bitches that see from the Build a Bitch workshop that these masculines are having relations with, right? These are the real sexual immoralities, whether they're having sex with them or not. This is somebody having people come into the home of the fucking empress, okay? And also take from her, because she's very abundant in many things, right? And so this is also allowing these women that don't have any talent to suck off, this is vampiric energy, to suck off of this, look at this. Because I sat here and listened to this girl's video, okay? She's a YouTuber, and I think she is a storyteller / tarot, something like this, okay? And she caught my attention a while back, okay? Because source don't show me nobody unless I need to know something about them, right? So again, these females end up coming out of my view on my feed at some point in time. They're there for some time, and then they leave, right? But something about this girl came back into my feed, and I'm like, oh, wow, well, let me see why this person's back in my feed. And so she had a song, right? And it was called Reverse, right? And so I listened to the song, y'all, and I end up couldn't listen to nothing but 3 minutes, like the first 1 minute of that song, okay? And I said, wait the fuck a minute, that sounds like something that I wrote. Something I wrote in my own personal journal at my home, that the journal haven't left my home. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm the only one, in a couple of people in this house will be the only ones that will have access to this journal. Okay? And I'm saying this is some bold shit. And this is the haughty people that I feel is talked about that need to be torn down from their fucking haughty positions, because they bold as hell. See, they feel like if they have you in a certain situation or a position, that these people can do this all they want. Okay, and they won't get caught. And even if you catch on to it, they are so arrogant, so boastful, and so narcissistic that they don't care. Okay? So I'm sitting here, right? And so I'm sometimes when I get, frustrated, instead of like really taking it out on anything or anybody, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I go to my journal, right? And I write songs / poems or whatever, or I just write down what I'm feeling, and sometimes it rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Like most times. But anyways, I realized that there was I was writing these things when there was a heavy presence in my energy, okay? And now, again, it's dwindling down, and that's fine, because I've never been about it in the first place. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people think, I've been hearing people in the tarot community saying people not getting attention and they mad or whatever. No, because I already prophesied that this was going to happen. You see what I'm saying? But the thing, I didn't think that anybody was going to be able to go that far. Now, I thought maybe these people could have some access to something that I put online or something like this, but things that are personal and private in my home. So this means that, when you're looking in the mirror, somebody's looking back at you. This means when you look at your, like I said, your lock code for your home, somebody is also able to look at that, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? How dangerous this could be, okay? And so I'm listening to the song. I'm like, that's my motherfucking song. Like, I don't even care what you saying, because the song that I wrote, it was called Reverse the Curse, right? And it was about people trying to get somebody off the throne. Basically, all the writings that were around that writing in that journal are specifically talking about, people want to take me off my throne. you know what I'm saying, certain things. I'm not going to say all the words that are in my version or whatever, but it was too clear. You know how you know your work, okay? Because I've been caught 2 people already this week, okay? So again, we got Unpacked doing the same damn thing that Unchained is doing, okay? And again, source show me exactly where to go. And these people, something was like, somebody is on your shit. There's a lot of people. Go hunt them down. Go into your fucking Sagittarius energy and hunt them motherfuckers down. So I goes, right? All right. And as soon as I start getting the energy and getting the wind, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, somebody recently was doing something and you could catch them. And I said, well, I know already some people that I already know be doing this shit, taking my information and then turning it into theirs. You know what I'm saying? So, or using it for their channel or whatever. So I went to the first person that I chose to go to, and I went like a couple minutes, 20 minutes or something into their video, and there it was. Somebody talking exactly about what I was talking about. But not only that, all right? So again, I'm unchaining the minds and doing all the hard work, and somebody can just come and unpack that shit and put it together and pack it up some other kind of way, you know what I'm saying, and display it to the people. And then that platform is large when I'm looking at my energy or my channel as the salt of the earth. You see what I'm saying? That seasoning, those seeds that are being cast, you know what I'm saying? Those things that are freeing the minds, right? And so it's like being in that chosen one energy, okay? Or being in that most high energy on this plane right now. I'm going to expect certain things, but this is low down dirty. This is low down fucking dirty, okay? So these people actually really think they can get away with it. And these are handlers that you don't know that you have. Family members and people like this, okay? People that you don't even know you got a job, but you do, okay? You ain't getting paid, but you got a job, right? They put you on as an employee, but they didn't put you on the payroll. You see what I'm saying? Okay? And so with this energy here, this is showing me that anybody could be taking anything from anybody. You see what I'm saying? At this point in time, your gifts, your skills, your work, your whatever, okay? Because I noticed that soon as so I started getting serious back about making my journals and stuff. I'm like, you know, I'm overwhelmed with all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? And that day, as soon as I realized that I was maybe overwhelmed, I flipped the script. You know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm about to start doing things again that I enjoy, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I think that's exactly what somebody wants me to do, so I can't leave it full time. You see what I'm saying? I got to still put in work. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, what was I about to say? See? I don't even like that. Oh, so I noticed I was doing, you know, I was getting back into doing my journals and things like this and starting to get back creative and everything right here, right? And so I said, you know what, I'm going to start taking my creativity to my main platform or whatever, and I'm going to go ahead and, you know, also try to, you know, bring some of my vintage jewelry on or whatever and get rid. So I'm just going to use like my channel is for like a one for all, okay? And I started to get back into my journal. So then I noticed all of a sudden that somebody is also doing the same thing on Unpacked. They're showing that, now I used to make candles, okay? I used to make candles a long time ago or a while back, okay? But, you know, I noticed that this person was making candles or whatever. I'm not saying she couldn't have been doing it, but I'm just saying it's just like copycat energy is like all the way the fuck real around here, okay? Like, for real. So these people can be plotting and scheming on you. You know, I'm finding out where you live because, you know, now people giving out people's third-party information, addresses and shit to try to seduce people in your family or your friends or your husband. Do you know, this bitch is sick. She want everything the fuck I got. And I feel like there's a divine masculine helping her. Okay, now I warned about this was going to happen. Again, straight prophecy. Don't shit but prophecy come out my mouth every fucking day. Okay? So, again, I'm looking at this whole situation like, okay, I feel some kind of pressure. Like somebody is saying, you know, you need to decide or pick or something, but I can't understand what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at a point where it's just like, ugh. You see what I'm saying? Because whatever somebody talking about, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody trying to pressure somebody into a sexual act to connect them with a group or something like this. And again, who want to be connected to anybody if you're just going to be something that these people think that they can use, especially when you know that you are at a higher level than these fucking people. But they setting up everything around you as if they own or control you and you the whole motherfucking bag. You the whole clout that they chasing, but they gonna turn themselves into somebody that is in a stately position above you? Are you fucking crazy? Because I'm not concerned with robbing, cheating, stealing. Because I try to do things upright and righteously. Because that's what I've been called to do, is straighten up and do certain things here. So I couldn't, my mouth flew open when I seen what because I was writing something else, and I noticed that I brought 2 journals upstairs to my bed. And I'm like, damn, they both full. So I went and got like a little legal paper pad or whatever and started writing on it. But as I was going through, something told me skim through some of these pages. And when I seen that page and I seen Reverse the Curse, the song, and I went through and started looking at what was being said in that song, I said, that bitch stole my work. Now, it's not word for word, but that's my work. That is my work. Do you know how insulting? Now, this had me thinking about shit at a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? It's already suspicious things going on with, you know, the masculine in the household. But I'm just thinking like dwindling check accounts and pay, you know what I'm saying? What is going on here? What are you funding? What are you doing? Is somebody actually really having, and I'm going to keep asking this question, a whole entire, because I can't believe it, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to blame people for shit that I don't see. But I think they have the aid and the help of government officials and things like this in order to do this. To people that's minding their own business and try and see, and that's what I'm saying about spell work, because I noticed that it was, I did something to try to reverse some kind of spell work, right? And, you know, and that's just basically calling on source to reverse this, okay? Or just, you know, block these people out of my energy or whatever that's coming in here to steal from me or harm me, okay? And I have been doing this all along, okay? But I don't know what happened. Okay, maybe somebody got caught doing something again. Because again, I do have a child here, okay? Which is a gifted person as well. So I feel like somebody is trying to benefit off of that in general, okay? And, you know, it just really made me think, I'm just bamboozled. You know what? I'm just floored, actually. See, because a lot of people don't think that they that. So they don't think that they're big enough or that they are bad enough for somebody to be able to want to target them or that they're on the spotlight. I already know that I'm a fucking star, okay? I already know that I am that, okay? That I am what I am. Matter of fact, I am who I say I am, not who they say I am. You see what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, somebody like me, you're not going to be able to get to, you know what I'm saying, doubt they self or want to kill they self or want to, you know, no, it's just never going to happen in any lifetime I think that I've ever been here, okay? So this is it. So I'm sitting here listening to my music or whatever, and then a song came on talking about If I Can't Have You, right? It was by Jeremy Green. And I noticed Green is one of them surnames or whatever that I've been warned about the ancestors, okay? And so I'm just thinking like, what the, now, I think that this person does cover things or whatever, okay? I'm not sure. But, you know, it was just like I said, on one of my Just Strings or something like that channel that I was listening to, okay? And so I'm just thinking like, who is this in the background? This is, you know, it's almost like a phantom, you know what I'm saying, is doing this shit, okay? And it's just like, how can I address you? What do you want, okay? Because I don't give a fuck if it was a monster or a werewolf, you know what I'm saying, that want to meet me in the middle of the night. I will face the motherfucker. So it's not, you know what I'm saying, I'm just using it as a, you know, okay, y'all know I be playing or whatever, but I'm serious, okay? You know, I will face anybody or anything at this point in my life, you know what I'm saying, for the truth, okay? And so it's just like, what is this? Why is somebody able to mentally attack or send these energies, why is somebody being able to antagonize or something like this with no outcome? Do you see what I'm saying? It's weird. It's weird. It's different it would be different even if this was somebody I met at work or at the gas station. All of a sudden I found out that they were stalking me and I see the person sitting on the corner or something here and there where I can calculate what they're doing next or how close they're getting to me or something like this. But this is almost like, again, It's almost like a phantom energy, you know, that is being possessive or something. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, that likes to capture beautiful things and rip the wings off and keep it in a cage. You know, again, I'm hearing How to Pimp a Butterfly. I've never read that book, but I know that there was a book that I was interested in looking into that's called that. And it reminded me of even what DMX said, something like, you know, you can't just take something and claim it as your own or whatever, and then, you know, basically damage it or whatever, or trap it or something like that, and try to call it and use it as your own or something like that. I don't know, that stood out to me. Okay, so like, more people know what the fuck is going on, but there's so many people gunning for my title, nobody's gonna say nothing. No, nobody. But sources saying you're gonna reign supreme, don't trip. But at the end of the day, nobody wanting to steal. Again, especially somebody who is maybe looking for work or needs finances like every fucking body else. If I'm offering, or you're stealing something from me, you know what I'm saying, and you're caught doing it, that would be something that, you know, these are people that will call people bums and, oh, look, a little tiny baby bird. Okay, these is people that come around, you know, and that's what I'm saying about some of these readers and seers. They're actually these spies that are hired. These Queens of Cups are actually these spies that are hired to know about you, okay? You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like a team effort here. And these are the ones that will come in and also be covetous energies or succubus, incubus energies on your mate or your household or your family, because they want your seat, okay? And so it's very dangerous. I think this is dangerous. And people on the media talking about, we want to talk about inflation, we want to talk about this. Let's talk about this, okay? Because it's almost like, let's talk about sex, baby. Because this is the kind of sex I'm talking about here. That is the defilement of people in a nation. It was not, it may be talking about physical sex, okay, between a male and a female or whatever, but no, it's more so talking about these relationships and these contracts and these treaties that were signed by people that had no business or no power to do it in the first place over the autochthonous people or the elders of this land. So again, shit, it's almost like all my friends are dead, so the energy that I reign with is being in solitude, peace, going within, dealing with source, ancestors, angels, and guides. But again, you know what I'm saying? I always wonder if some of the angels fell because they knew something, but then also some of the angels fell because of some fucked up shit that they were doing. Messengers and stuff like that, page energy, okay? Because we're dealing with something other than, okay? I watched half of this movie last night called I Still See You, okay? On YouTube. It's a free movie. If I was y'all, I would watch it. If I was y'all, I would really watch that movie. Because that movie is mirroring actual things that are going on in my life. And I'm pretty sure other people's. This has something to do with paranormal and supernatural and galactic energy here, okay? You know? And instead of you being able to write a movie on it later on about your experience, people are already doing it and making money off of it. People are already writing books on some people like us, and you're not getting anything. And they're watching you sit here struggle or sit here being mistreated in the place that you're in, right? While people are benefiting off of you and not giving you not one damn dime. That is the reason why I cannot remain silent. And they're giving you, breadcrumbing you and selling you a dream like, if you just stay in this box, then we're gonna get you over here. But you could have just got me over there anyways. What the fuck am I waiting for? You see what I'm saying? What up? The assistants, the people that came to assist, have already turned and tried to take the positions themselves. So what am I waiting for? You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody, like I said, there's this energy of this God complex of don't speak, and there's another masculine energy saying tell your story. But it feels like, you know, I know that I saw on the media today, somebody was saying something about, like, what the royals think about, like, public speaking and being quiet and being, you know, maybe humble or something he was saying or whatever, and then doing this. But I guess they were talking about Harry and Meghan or something being chatty and always talking. You know what I'm saying? And so people are starting to look at them different or something like this, especially since they walked away from the crown or whatever. And it's just like, you know, it's just like the fact that that came up in the media today, and then something about 70 was making me think, okay, who want to be 70 and alone, okay? It's making me think about something here, okay? Because it's making me think about, like I said, switching cartridges on people, okay? People being able to program individuals to be certain people. But again, when you're dealing with that wife of God energy, then, you know, that would be somebody that would be here on this plane actually throughout the test of time. But that spirit or that energy showing up in a certain individual here, okay? Like a nurturing, mothering energy. But at the same time, you know, who do they mama like that? You see what I'm saying? Which is, again, giving me that your ball the broth fucking energy again. Or a son of God. You know, doing this. And it feels like I'm trapped in an instance of a lot of men that sons put their wives before the mother, okay? And fathers put their girlfriends before the mother, before their children. Before their children. It seems like this is some generational curse that I'm supposed to be here to break. Women that are well deserving of positions of power and things like this on their own. They're the salt of the earth. They're that season, okay? But again, it's saying that these people are going to be used for seasoning, but I'm not just that. I'm the motherfucking empress. I'm the Christ motherfucking energy, okay? So at the end of the day, it's like, what are you, somebody trying to limit me down or bring me down, and since they can't do that mentally, okay? They can't do that mentally. They're trying to do it physically by boxing me in or making me seem like I'm less valuable than what the fuck I would be to society or the world. You understand? As that world card energy, star energy, empress energy, all the motherfucking energy. And I feel like that is wrong. And that has to be fucking addressed. But we living in a world of where not a people and children are ruling. These are men and women that act like children. That act like this is high school. Instead of preparing the nation, they're preparing themselves and then partying. You see what I'm saying? Or even parting ways with people after they rip them off. So it's a whole pirate fucking energy here. The raping and pillaging is real, okay? And again, people look at possession the way that you look at it like on The Exorcist or movies, but I've seen different versions of possession. I've seen different people possessing certain energy and then it goes away and then other energy steps in. So that means that their vassal may be taken over as a soul is being, all right? That may be not a people, okay? That these are entities or something of that nature. That are, when they're saying that they're sending these workers to people's homes, you better be, they give you that perception of somebody showing up to your house, looking in your windows and standing out with picketing things. But this is actually using other people's energy to invade your body, your privacy, other people's body, and use them in the privacy of your own home. A lot of strangulation. I'm telling y'all what they're doing. Okay, so since some of these people can't touch certain of us because of it's like, take off your shoes or this is holy land or whatever. So again, they'll use people that are close to you or the person that is closest to you, okay? After isolating you or after making you feel some kind of way. Again, most of us felt some kind of way, our whole entire lives, right? But you didn't think you was gonna have to feel that way in your own home with people that you've known for 30 years and plus. So what I feel like they're programming people as private assassins. Now that could be assassinating your character or the other one, okay? And I know a lot of readers try to, and again, I'm going to put this video out. They're going to go ahead and put it on some private website. All the readers and all the people with information that have large platforms are going to go there, gather this information and put it on their platform as if they came up with it, right? When I don't hear nobody talking about it like this on this level, okay, since I've been doing it, right? Check my motherfucking records, okay? And so, this is why I'm concerned about them blocking out other people and messing with the algorithms on your channels, right? Okay? If you're talking about something that's too real, okay? And then also putting you in a rock and a hard place So then if you speak against these things, these people can probably try to say that you're not fit to work in certain, systems, but you can't do that to people. You can't do that. That's just, I would just think this is ridiculous. Okay. But they're doing it. So people out there doing things that people said they never would do. So obviously somebody is propelling certain people to a certain position, okay, or priority over something. And it's inhumane. A lot of people would have broke. I think they're trying to pin some people with that Wendy Williams energy, not over here. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I know exactly, like I said, tell me where I'm lying at. I know that people from the media watch my channel or my videos. People all over the world watch these videos, but they're going to try to act like they don't. And I'm not sure if any of you have noticed that when you go out in public places, right? Yeah, they all watching, okay? With some of you. I was at a restaurant yesterday, because I don't really like to go out because I don't like dealing with people's energy, right? Unless I'm just going to get something coming back. But, it was Mother's Day or whatever, okay? And so, it just so happens that, like the music, I was channeling the music there, okay? Certain people's energy was there, okay? And then, when I came back, Source was telling me to undo or unravel some things and look into this book or whatever and write some things and, jot some things down and pay attention, right? So there was a lot of stuff that came up, a lot of with automatic writing, okay? Now there's an energy that doesn't want me to automatic write, and then there's someone that's pushing me to do it, okay? But anyway it goes, as I'm reading this, I know somebody's already taking the information and doing something with it as if it's their information. It's sad. It really is. And the fact that somebody's trying to make you think it's benefiting you or it's going to benefit you. How? You've taken, it's almost like in Revelations where somebody said, how much did you share with them? Well, I'm not sharing anything with anybody but what I put on my YouTube channel. But obviously these people have access to you to get whatever they can out of your Akashic, to mine your minds, okay? Or your domes. And that's what the Queen of Cups is, period. She is a spy. The Queen of Cups is a spy. Somebody can look at it as a spiritual essence that it's a seer, yes. But most in this day and age in 2022, it's a spy. A lot of these bitches is not no fucking psychics. They're just stalkers. That's just what it is at the end of the day. They're stalkers. Obsessed stalkers. And they may have been even hired by your own family members that are playing power of attorney over you. And these people should be going to jail. So what are we doing about these particular things? Because it's getting out of hand. But you know what? It won't matter until it happens to some of these people. And I can't wait. I'm asking Source to put it on their ass as soon as possible. Put it on them. Start exploiting, exposing all of these high-level people, all of these people in these hierarchies that or have placed themselves in these positions of power. Expose their ass. I'm talking scandals, all of it. Because I don't give a damn about what they talking about with me. It don't change nothing about who I am. But those who trying to put somebody in slavery should go into slavery. Those trying to put these monitoring devices on people should get them in their homes. Immediately. That's what I'm communing with Source about. I don't know about nobody else. I don't know about nobody else. And matter of fact, it's reminding me of that episode on Black Mirror when that politician or whatever was being blackmailed, okay? I can't remember what episode it is. Maybe I'll put it in the description or whatever if I find it. But I think they had they wanted to make him go around naked or something like that. Which I feel like is the energy that some people want somebody to do to join something. It's like somebody's forcing somebody to join something, or you can't be successful in this world, in this new particular order of things, okay? Yes. There's at least 5 to 10 feminine energies at least, that I know for a fact are doing this. And most likely I've said their names already on my platform. And they're getting bolder and bolder. But it won't matter until it's happening to you, or you realize, because it's happening to many of us, until you actually realize that it's happening to you. And this is what happens when people go against their God or their little g gods or whatever. They're worshiping these other individuals and they get lost. I won't be lost. At the end of the day, I feel like Source is just telling me it ain't gonna matter in the end anyway. You know, but I guess it's just, you know, me just being somebody that heralds energy like the Empress does. Or information, my fault. Because I can read energy. I can read energy without you even coming in my face. It's better for you to be in my face. But again, if you're not, I can still read your energy. That's that energy of that all-seeing, somewhat knowing energy. But a lot of things some things have to be, you know, in my instance, things have to be brought to my attention first. You know what I'm saying? I can't just all know everything all day, you know. But I think it's a mechanism that some of us were gifted because of the things that we would have to, the trials and tribulations that we would have to go through. And some people are using these, here I come. Some people are using these in the wrong way here.